this is Myles Mancuso, and welcome to Valley Stage, a show about music and entertainment in the Hudson Valley. Hi again, this is Myles Mancuso, and welcome to my show, Valley Stage. Before we get started, I just want to introduce a couple of guests. A little bit later, we got our Boncos friend Estevez. He's only slightly crazy. But before that, we have our very special guest in the studio with us today, Petey Hop. He's great. I want to thank him for being here. So let's get started with Petey Hop. I want to thank you for being here today, Petey.
My pleasure. Glad to be here for the maiden voyage.
We're glad to have you. So, so tell us a little bit about what you do and the music you play.
Well, what I do is I'm a working musician. Lucky to be fortunate doing that. I play a variety of music, some of which you know, some of which you don't. That's why I kind of picked a couple of different songs to play today. And basically survive by teaching guitar, playing gigs, and doing session work. You know, some traveling, some local. So that's about it.
I'm trying to make a living off playing music, so that'll be great if you could teach me some some stuff.
You're already on your way.
Thanks. So do you have a website or a MySpace page where the viewers could find you?
I do. I have all kinds of websites. I have peteyhop.com. www. is my main site. I have a MySpace, which is, you know, myspace.com/peteyhop. And iTunes, you can buy my tunes through iTunes/peteyhop. A YouTube page, all under Petey Hop, Peteyhop.
All right, cool. I'll have to check that out. But who are some of your influences on the instrument that you play?
Tons of influences. I'm a huge fan of, I consider myself mostly a roots guitar player, and that being anywhere from, you know, old school blues from Charlie Patton and you know, Mississippi John Hurt, people like that, Robert Johnson, on up to the electric blues, you know, B.B. King, Albert Freddie King, Muddy Waters, all those kind of people, and also the great country artists, Jimmy Rogers, Hank Williams, love all that kind of stuff too, big classic, you know, country fan. But I grew up, you know, in the rock and roll era, and all my brothers and sisters were classic rock and southern rock fans, so I love that as well. Yeah. But, you know, I can dig anything from jazz to blues to country, funk, folk, reggae, you name it. I like it all, so.
That's excellent. So how old were you? How old were you when you started playing?
I think, you know, before I got any lessons, I was about 12, maybe 13, and I started to get lessons when I was about 14, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. So, so you're not self-taught then?
Not for the most part, no. I took lessons young, and then I did go to music school. I went to the Musicians Institute.
Wow.
And learned quite a bit from there. You know, that was one of the places that it really taught you how to be a working musician, and not just, you know, there's a lot of colleges they teach you how to read music, how to play music, but not really how to survive as a musician. And that was one thing that school did. So.
Well, that's great, because a lot of people can't survive playing music.
Yeah, I mean, I have friends who have music degrees and never really made a living at it. They went and got jobs doing something else. Right. So, you know.
So what gigs do you have coming up?
Well, I have my every Monday open mic at a place called Lucy's in Pleasantville. It's more like an acoustic singer-songwriter, original music type thing. Every Wednesday, which you've been to, we have the Blues Jam in Hyde Park at the Hyde Park Brewery. Yeah. Friday night, actually Thursday night this week, I'll also be at a great new club, place voted best live music room in Westchester, called 12 Grapes. I'll be there tomorrow night, Thursday night. Friday night, I'll be on the Chenango Blues Festival playing with Mitch Woods. And that's about it coming up locally, and you know, but that's all this week. So
I'll have to come and check some of those out.
Yeah.
So well, thank you. Are you ready to play a few?
I'd definitely love to play.
All right, great.
Absolutely, great. I figure I'll play a couple different kinds of songs, showcase a little different style. This one's an old school blues in the vein of maybe Mississippi John Hurt, Delta thing. It's called West Side. west side, baby, on the wrong side of town. I live on the west side, baby, on the wrong side of town. I'm headed eastbound, baby, on a northbound train. I'm feeling lonely, baby, because you're not by my side. I'm feeling lonely, baby, because you're not by my side. I'm feeling life without you, baby. It's like a suicide. No lie. Yeah, come on now, little baby. Oh, won't you take my right hand? Hey, come on now, little baby. Oh, won't you take my right hand? Hey, now life without you, baby, I don't feel like a man. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Woo. That's entitled West Side.